Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, welcoming all the dreamers on over here. Let's go ahead and see what is in the energies for today. So, this is for the air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, guys, as you guys know, the extended are posted on Patreon. So I go ahead and I do a collective reading, energy reading for the air signs, and then I go ahead and I pull out a card. This time we are using oracle cards for the main energy for each of you, and the extended, again, that will be posted on Patreon. But I am going to be starting this thing that the element with the highest view within the first 24 hours is going to get that group, those three signs are going to get free access to the Patreon extended videos. Now, there's definitely here a space, air signs. Again, this is for the week of the 31st till September 6th, or whenever you come across this message, where some of you are trying to seek justice within a certain situation. Now, this can be a situation, a connection, a romantic connection. This can be between siblings, a mother, daughter, father, son. Any type of connection, any type of relationship that is very high intense, where the emotions run very high. And this is also a very deep connection. So the thing here is that a lot of you are trying to seek justice, or a lot of you feel that you are owed justice because of the way that things planned out within a specific connection. Now, with that being said, there's going to be two different sides to how the story is going to unfold. For some of you, those of you that have been, even if it hasn't been on a consistent level, but those of you that are aware when it comes to healing, when it comes to healing those wounds, when it comes to healing those things that people tend to carry along, those of you, even if you haven't been so completely consistent, you're going to realize how it is that the consistency within your own healing, the consistency within your own self-love is going to help you gain that balance or that justice that you are seeking. For those of you that have no clue what I'm talking about, for those of you that are still in a space or a mentality where you still want to blame someone else for your own actions or your own reactions to their actions, let's say, those of you are going to be finding yourself this week in a space where you are going to be really much feel like you're completely unbalanced. You're going to feel like you're having a very hard time processing anything. A lot of you are going to be oversleeping a lot. A lot of you are going to be indulging a lot when it comes to certain foods, certain drinks. I do feel a craving of like a lot of sweet. Now, for whoever that is, you tend that whenever you feel a certain way, food is your comfort. So instead of facing whatever emotional issues or baggage you have been carrying around, you turn to food. So be very careful this week, air signs, when it comes to the dialogue that is playing in your head. A lot of you are having this thing where you feel that the entire world owes you something, or the entire world is against you. Let's put it this way. And the thing is that, again, if you have failed to do the work within yourself, if you have failed to deal with those emotions, you're pretty much going to feel that way. A lot of you are going to be taking things that are said to you, or the way when people express themselves, guys. And again, ignore the noise in the background. Kids and dogs in the house. There's not much, that can be done. They're children. Anyways, there is this space of Jojo, I'm making videos, buddy. Can you keep it down a little? Yeah. Thank you. So there is this space where you guys have been given the opportunity so many times before in the past to heal certain wounds, to heal certain connections, to heal certain relationships, and to heal that your self-image look for you air signs is coming up very, 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 very heavy, where you guys really do not like the way you look, or you feel that going outside of yourself, whether it's through surgery, whether it's through makeup, whether it's through whatever, is going to give you that good feeling within yourself. But all you are really doing, air signs, is masking the pain that is underneath, because you want to be accepted. You want the world, you want those around you. It's like you want the opposite sex, whether it's female or male, or the same sex if you're into the same sex relationships. But you want whoever it is that you're attracted to crave you, or to also find you attractive, but not find the real you attractive, instead what you put out there. So what you're beginning to learn, or what you're beginning to realize during this week, is that the outside appearance is only attracting those that are into that same type of thing. So you tend to find yourself in connections and in relationships where there is no substance, where the foundation in itself has been faulty from the beginning, because you have never revealed your true self. So when you start to reveal your true self, air signs, then you start to see how it is that the person that you're laying next to, or the person that you're with, doesn't really know you, and you truly do not know them. So then what do you start to do? You start to seek validation. You start to try to look outside of the connection that you're currently in, or outside of yourself, to try and fill that void. Again, some of you do tend to turn into food, kind of like binge eating, or some of you are in this phase where you have dealt, or you're still currently dealing with certain eating disorders and things like that. So during this week, again, as you're trying to find the justice that you feel that you deserve, if you have not done any work at all, or you just are still in a space of continuously blaming others, you're being asked to self-reflect as to what it is that you yourself do when you are under pressure. What is it that you yourself do when there is chaos around you, or when things are being thrown at you that you are supposed to be learning from, and that you're supposed to be growing through. So again, this is going to be definitely a very heavy week when it comes to the self-reflection as to where it is that you are at. When we're looking at those of you that are feeling like, I kind of do some work, but there's certain areas that I really, you really do not want to go into. Let's put it this way. Well, this is going to be a parting of that. So the way that it's being shown is like literally, whether it's like there's a foundation that to the eye, or to those looking inside, let's put it this way, it seems solid, but that foundation in itself, meaning that balance, or the balance that you're trying to portray over to others, is kind of being broken, or is kind of being tear open, so that you can finally deal with something that you have been ignoring, with something that you have been suppressing, because this is part of your liberation. Whatever it is that you have been suppressing, that you have been working around. So let's put it this way. There's something maybe that happened as a child that you decided that you were not going to go to that space to heal. And you were in that is your right, that is your choice. You decided that, let's say 6 months ago, a year ago, 3 months ago, was not the time to deal with that, because spiritually and emotionally you didn't feel grounded enough or balanced enough within yourself to deal with that. And that is perfectly fine. Why? Because you listen to your intuition. But now there is this space here where that specific situation that you have set aside, let's put it this way, because it's not so much that you guys are suppressing it, because you guys are aware that it's there, you guys accept that it's there, and you know that you have to heal it, but you also knew back then that it was not the time. So now this is resurfacing for those of you that have been on the path, that have been on the journey for so long. This is resurfacing so that once and for all that cycle can be ended. So once and for all that energy can be healed and can be released from your energy field. So again, there's going to be two different types of groups for you. I want to say this, and I do not quote me on it, but I believe that is what it's called. When we look at ancient Egyptian, and you have the Sphinx, if I'm not mistaken, and the only reason why I believe that is the correct name is because it's one of the yoga poses that is done in one of the workouts that I do, where it's like the female or a male. It really doesn't really matter. There depends which era you're looking at. It's like the half woman, half animal, the lion, where there's kind of like sitting with their legs, with the front legs like in front of them, so they're like a sphinx. For some of you, there is a spirit or a energy of something related to ancient Egypt, specifically to the sphinx, that is being, and again guys, if I am saying it wrong, go ahead and write it correctly in the comments. I do not get offended. But there is something in regards to the things here that you guys are being led to either look into, or there's something with regards to the things that is going to come in as a message, either through a dream or through a vision, that you're being asked to pay attention to, because that is going to bring you clarity. For those of you that have been doing the work, is like this is going to reveal to you how it is that you are to manage, or how it is that you are to heal that specific area that you had put aside in the past. I hope that makes sense, guys. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and pick out 3 oracle cards. We are going to pick up Aquarius, which you are already jumping out. So this is the main energy. This is the what I'm doing this week is picking out a card, obviously coming from your angels and your ancestors. So this is definitely that week where everything that was put on hold, or everything that was kind of ignored, is being brought back up to the surface to be dealt with, so that those energies can stay behind you for finals or finally be put behind you. Let's put it this way. So again, guys, these are the cards that are going to be used on the extended on Patreon. And let's go ahead and see Aquarius. What is your card? Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. So there is definitely this space or this energy, Aquarius, where some of you are going to be experiencing or really enjoying that space of love. Now, when I talk about this space of love, as you can tell with her, right, it's not love for material things in the sense like, yeah, you may be having materialistic gains or financial gain, but that is not the type of love that I'm talking about. I'm talking about that collective love, that love that comes from spirit, that love that comes from God, that love, that gratitude, that gratefulness, that joy feeling that comes from spending time in nature, whether it is that you're in the woods, you're in the forest, you're at the beach, you're in the river, you're in the lake, doesn't really matter, but it is that appreciation for the earth itself. It's that appreciation for the universe itself. So this is going to be helping you, Aquarius, be able to go ahead and dig deep down inside of you to heal and release whatever it is that you have been asked to release. So let's go ahead, Aquarius, and let's see what it is. Mother Earth, page 54. Okay. Allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. And again, it's like, regardless of whatever it is that is being resurfaced, whatever it is that you're supposed to hear, whatever it is that you're supposed to dig deep down in this week, you're going to have this sense of the knowing that you can handle it, the knowing that you're going to be able to heal this, and that you're not going to lose yourself in the process of it. So let's go ahead and see Gemini. Can we get one shuffle in, guys, please? All right. Gemini. I guess not. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So you're going to start noticing how it is. I feel that for you guys, Gemini, it's going to be kind of like a trickle effect, where you're going to be releasing little things left and right. And as you're releasing those little things during this week, you're going to realize how it is that you're reaping rewards because you're putting in the work within yourself, which is going to then, in an essence, going to motivate you guys more to go ahead and continue on with the healing process. If you guys are just starting the healing process, just the relief you're going to feel from the release is going to motivate you to actually go ahead and heal whatever it is that comes up for you this week. Number 48. All right. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. So again, there is definitely this space here where it's like you start to realize, or you finally realize, how it is that holding on to certain things, excuse me, I feel like I have something on my lip. How it is, like literally, I feel like I have something on my lip. Anyways, how it is that holding on to situations from the past, how it is that holding on to resentment or pain has kept you stuck, has kept you from manifesting or from reaping any type of rewards. So Libra, Libra, you're being asked at this moment to take a step back and wait for important information with the Oracle card. I do feel that for some of you, Libra, the injustice that you feel or that you have felt may be because of some inner... There is some type of inner work that you're in the process of doing, let's put it this way, or that you have completed. So because you have self-reflected and you have finished, or I feel that, Libra, you guys have actually gone through that space and healed whatever this is for you guys. But for those of you that have been doing the work, let's put it this way, but you're being asked now to wait for further instruction. This is not the time for you to go ahead and make any rapid decisions, because you're going to be feeling so good. You're going to be feeling high on life. Let's put it this way. So you have to be very careful that you don't make any decisions out of impulse. Make sure that you are listening to the specific guidance that is coming in through your own intuition as to what your next step is. Oracle 56. Okay. Be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is aligned with your integrity. Again, if you guys are just starting the healing process, be very careful that you are not allowing your triggers to pull you into a space where you are blowing up in people's faces, where you are attacking others. For those of you that have been in the process or that are finishing up a cycle of healing, you are being asked during this time to really focus more on your meditation or your own spiritual routine, so that this way the messages, whatever it is that it, whether it's through dreams or visions or whatever, they are able to come in without having any misunderstanding within the message itself, is what I'm being told to say. Alrighty, well is what I wanted to say, guys. That is all that I have for you, air signs. As always, thank you guys for all the love and support. Thank you for all the donations to the channel. I am sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Remember, whoever gets the most views within the first 24 hours gets access to the extended. Bye-bye, guys. Love you guys.